push me to the max.
day match here. Sindark top seed and Ness. I don't remember which seed, to be completely honest with you. Should be a pretty good match.
Yeah, it should be. I think this will be interesting because Ness has been doing a lot of trolling in his matches. So this is a match where he will not be able to get away with that.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see. We'll see exactly
we'll
what
have to lock in.
Exactly.
Unless he still just wants to troll, which honestly,
I'm
yeah, exactly.
At this point, fuck it.
Oh, good. Looks like they are both ready.
I'm loving Ness's character.
We've got the robot Ness today.
Yeah, that's giving him the edge for that.
That's cold.
Have you played Earthbound Vein?
I have not, but I've been meaning to get around to it at some point.
That game is it holds up so well too. I played it for the first time a couple years ago.
I know I'd fuck with it for sure.
It's so good, dude. It's actually so good.
Didn't you like run that a little bit, right?
I did. And then I realized RPG speedruns kind of suck. But like sorry, I'm
probably talk about
enthusiastic. Yeah.
They're gonna look at the board here. What do we got? Got a lot of fast stuff in Brink. Looks like got a couple characters in Pyramid.
Pyramid isn't looking super strong as normal. You only have like one super fast square.
Maul's got kind of a lot too.
Yeah, Maul
as well.
And the Maul, 2 of the squares, the bottom left, Mr. Taupe, center top floor, secret room, and then second row, middle column, Shine Autumn, center upside down rail. Those basically use hit 1 flying fish to get both.
Yeah.
So you can literally get those and just taxi out. There's always like a mid-game play.
I've also got a couple square collectibles. I can imagine, I said this before, square into Brink is a play I like to make.
Baton also looks really strong. We have the top right end-to-end 9x blue robo post, middle row, 4th column, 10d4 rooftops after first gas wall. That's another really fast one. Last area helipad. That one's pretty easy. It's pretty fast. I shouldn't say easy because it's kind of easy just to like overshoot it with the up dog. And then you have both the red light checks or squares, excuse me, that both kind of chain well together. So Todd is also really strong here.
Not too bad. You have Rep and Versum Hill, but only a couple of collectibles, and one of them's in Bazaar, so not incredible.
Yeah.
I could potentially see some sort of setup there. Either of our players want to go for something like that.
I would not be surprised if both players go a square into Brink here with the Trice Autumn into Brink.
Yeah.
Or maybe even a Baton start. I think those are the 2 most viable strats. We'll see what both players do. Looks like Ness is going to rush Baton with the hideout zip.
Straight into that. Sin going straight into square.
Pretty clean hideout zip too, if I must say.
Yeah.
Let's see what Ness starts with.
Sin gonna be picking up the Trice outfit immediately.
And then probably going straight into Brink. Yeah.
Right into Brink there.
First try on the helipad. I struggle with that one personally, so I'm sure Ness is very happy. Maybe Ness doesn't struggle with that, and he's feeling absolutely neutral about it.
So both players going to be getting pretty decent value from their starting plays here.
Yeah, I think it's
let's get down to the numbers. What's exactly how much is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe if I'm counting right.
Love to see a save and quit here out of Ness low key. I think it would save time over just going to finding a death warp.
Both players play their areas cleanly. We could still see a fairly even game for a bit here.
Yeah, for sure. This is still definitely anyone's game.
I will say I think I like how the Brink squares are positioned a little more.
The Brink squares are just kind of faster, so Sin will be done with his little route sooner than Ness will be, but not by too much, honestly. Probably like 30 seconds or so.
But Sin is just sweeping Brink right now.
Ness is going for the wrong square right now. The wrong.
Unfortunate.
And if you go straight for the Death Warp after, yeah, that's a big time loss for Ness. That's really unfortunate.
Ouch. Yeah,
Not the first time.
Sin's already out of Brink, so it's already looking a little bad. Missing the zip as well.
Yeah, a little frazzled after missing that collectible.
A little bit. Yeah,
So
hide out on the way too. This is kind of
yeah, this could spiral out of control fast, but it's not too bad because there we go. Ness hits the zip. Gonna go collect it. Dude, if Sindark steals 9x blue robo post here, that's gotta hurt so much for Ness.
Yeah, that's
because Sin would not have the opportunity to steal this if he didn't go for the wrong collectible. We'll see. It's gonna be close. I think Ness will have the slight edge to it.
Yeah, that's exactly what. Oh,
maybe Ness just wants to leave. Ness just leaving, which
both leaving.
Okay, that's not how I expected that to go whatsoever.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe Sin's bailing out. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe Sin saw Ness's timing on that collectible and realized he was going to get beaten out slightly, which I think he would have if Ness did go for it. So that was honestly a good heads up play by Sin, not paying off because Ness doesn't even go for it.
Let's grab that other square collectible there.
Okay, I think Ness is right back in
the game. Sin going into Pyramid, which at this point in the game I can understand getting one of those characters. It's starting to get to that point where those 2-point squares are getting a little important.
Yeah, I would agree for sure.
Already got the camera out going straight for Rise. That is the Sindark I know.
Yeah, not even stopping for the collectibles. This is kind of a good play because this won't tip his hand too early. Ness won't know exactly where he is.
Mm-hmm. That's in mall though. Gonna be presumably starting some rep, getting those collectibles we were talking about earlier.
I would love to see both collectibles into just leaving, or maybe coming back for I want to know and then leaving. Where's I want to know again? Bottom of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's 2 mil. For some reason, I was expecting it to say 2 mil. That's why anyway, fake 2 mil. First round of flying fish. Love to see that.
Very nice.
A little sketchy, but
and Mr.
totally okay. So let's see, we're all tied up at 6-6 now.
Yeah. Mall play giving Ness a little bit of an edge back. Oh, yeah, Sin doing double 3 as well, actually.
This might be ambitious, but at the same time, there's not really a whole lot else on the board that takes like a huge priority. So it might be kind of a safe risk here, especially if he's been keeping up to date on his
safe risk. That is a I don't know the word for it. I'm still tired. Contradiction, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you meant. But anyway.
Yeah, that's getting a bit of a start on that rep there.
Grabbing the Rise trigger there too, I believe, also.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is routed really nicely. Coming up on the million bajillion corners here too.
Yeah, you could actually, I don't know if this is common knowledge or not, but you could also go in reverse direction on those little circles and get more corners. Just in case anyone didn't know that. So I haven't really.
That's the only score attack tech I can do.
Yeah, squeezes are hard. I don't know how anyone does squeezes reliably.
But I'm saying, Sin's going to be locking up that double theory. Going to lock up Rise pretty soon after.
So I want to ask you.
Presumably can grab Wild Rush on the way out as well because that's a pretty fast one.
Yeah, and I feel like you might as well grab the Orange Pipe one too while you're over here doing Rise. Mm-hmm. But I want to ask you how we think about Ness doing mall rep here.
A mall rep?
Yeah.
Definitely takes a bit of time. I would probably... He's already here and already has 44. So I don't think it would be too bad of a commitment, considering that there's like not too much fast stuff on the board. But the fast stuff that is on the board, there's like the 2 fast collectibles in Pyramid that I would imagine Sin's just going to go grab right now.
Yeah.
What it looks like. So I think Ness is just already kind of in a rough spot just from how Sin has routed everything up to this point.
That is very true.
We do have a column 5 bingo for Ness though, if you wanted to pivot.
That is true. Because I was thinking maybe Millennium Mall is too slow here when Versum's still on the board, because the Versum rep is faster, and obviously you could grab both collectibles while you're there.
Yeah, it's just a weird spot because he already has 50 here, so it's like kind of like, it's a tough decision to make to where like, oh, do I want to pivot out and like kind of disregard all this effort I've put towards Maul, or do I want to try and just squeeze out this Versum rep?
I think what I would love to see him do at this point would be just leave with like half the rep and just kind of like have that pre-sprayed.
Yeah, you can have it set up for later for sure.
Because maybe the way he's been like kind of timing this in his head is he's waiting for Sin to grab those last pyramid collectibles to know when Sin is leaving pyramid. The time
you know what might happen here? I think
What?
Sin might just clinch it up with Versum actually.
Yeah, Versum's the obvious play from Sin here.
If that point total is correct.
Yeah, I think Ness knows that, and I think Ness was trying to plan it so he's leaving, like he could leave Maul pre-sprayed around the time Sin's finishing pyramid, and then it could be a Versum race where he has the edge on the Maul rep going if it comes down to that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Sin's
maybe
just gonna have such a head start to that.
Yeah, this I can't imagine this isn't game.
This could potentially steal Bazaar, but yeah, it looks like
It doesn't look like it's
committing to the Maul rep.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think it's even gonna get contested. And still quite a ways off.
Yeah.
The Maul rep isn't very conveniently placed whatsoever. It's very spread apart.
Yeah. Completely understand this play from Ness. It's just Sin is just kind of been on top of that.
Yeah, I think Ness played a really good game up to committing to this Maul rep.
Yeah, Sin just played a slightly better one.
Yeah, I think maybe the square to Brink was slightly more valuable than the Matan. And that kind of gave Sin a slight edge. Like he had tempo on pyramid.
Some hiccups in Matan.
Yeah, the hiccup in Matan definitely hurt.
Hitting the flying fish for that 6 though, that was nice. That was clean.
Yeah. And the 4. I forgot there's a 4 here actually.
I also low-key forgot there was a 4.
That's gotta be the least sprayed 4 in the entire game, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
What's a 4 that's more out of the way, or like?
I don't know.
I can't think of one. It's probably one that just neither of us, like no one will ever remember because it's so unsprayed.
Because we don't run all graphs.
Yeah, exactly.
These are our 2 all graphs kind of saints here.
That is true.
You're gonna be getting a ton of rep in Train Graveyard here.
Yeah, the Versum rep route, it actually works out so well if you enter from square, because what you do is you do train route. You
Yeah, this has just been like textbook, like straight from Bingopedia.
Yeah, it's so fast because you basically just do train route, grab a few extras, and then just head to this train graveyard, and you basically finish up right here.
Even I forgot Operator was on the board too, so like even if Ness went to go snipe the collectibles, it'd be a little rough because those are kind of far apart.
Yeah, they are.
That would really depend on where like exactly Sin is positioned when that could potentially happen.
I honestly, I don't think you could have 2 collectibles of Versum that are farther apart time-wise.
Yeah. That's
That's a thing.
Because Ness still does actually have that bingo open, the game will not end at 15 actually.
Yeah, so we've just been told by Shovel that there's a rule I never knew about. I'm gonna be double checking the rule book after this.
Knew about it, I just forgot to consider it.
Okay. I'm just giving you shit. It sounds like you made it up on the spot. I know you didn't, but just the way you said it, I don't know. It just sounds like it. But there is a rule that I never knew about that apparently even if you get 15,
increases the score to win.
Does it increase the score to win, or is it just not over until that bingo threat is blocked?
It just increases the score to win.
I
believe.
But right there with Sindark grabbing that, I would assume that rule. So the rule we're talking about anyway, and I don't think we've fully explained it, is that even if someone reaches 15 points, if the trailing opponent has a bingo threat on the board, the game will not end, and until either the bingo threat's gone or or until someone's reached 16. I'm not 100% sure. I would imagine until the bingo thread is gone. So right now, this is just a match to 15 right now.
Sin switching outfits for fun, but yeah, the threat's blocked now, so just gonna have to pick up one of these collectibles here.
Yeah, and he has his pick.
Yeah, he knows he can just do this.
Yeah. So Sin will be taking game 1 in a pretty hotly contested game up until.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, very interesting to see like the two routes and kind of how they led into the mid game. Like from. I think if I had some criticism for Ness, I think on entering Mall, if after doing Flying Fish, grabbing those two collectibles, if he just taxied out or just left and went to him,
yeah,
I think that would have put him in the best position to win.
I agree.
But obviously that's
hard to make those calls. It's really easy to just like kind of tunnel vision on whatever rep route you're doing.
Yeah, it's definitely
while you're playing.
Both point of view type perspective. But good game from game 1. Didn't see really any trolling except for the outfit change right there at the end from Sin, which I think was deserved after finishing that versus rep.
Do a little bit of swagging.
So now we'll head into game 2. I can see the board. I will wait until the stream can. And there we go.
There we go. So,
okay.
Center square.
Center square is unlock Eclipse. Haven't seen Eclipse on a board in a while.
We also have Mesh. I feel like I also haven't seen Mesh. We've seen Mantra on boards a lot, but not actually Mesh, I feel like.
Yeah.
A little bit. Brink as well. Interesting Brinks.
Three 2-pointers in Brink with both the characters and the rep.
Someone's getting at least one of those, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Pyramid though. Pyramid also has rep and a ton of collectibles.
Has a ton of collectibles, but none of them are really good besides fourth row, first column, shine winner, rail above FB2 start. The rest of them are all kind of a bit more out of the way.
Very interesting Brink. Curious to see how it's routed into the game here. Couple square collectibles, Gold Rush, Color Bomb. Can grab those in tandem pretty well.
There are 5 squares in Baton. The only one that's real like super fast though is third row, first column, end to end, the 9x blue row post.
Yeah.
The rest are all ones you have to hit an up dog. With the exception of in the very bottom right, Matan Steel Wheeler, ledge above race end. That one's actually pretty fast. I didn't catch that one.
Mall's got some decent collectibles. Got 4 okay ones that you can grab.
Yeah.
A little bit of time, but not the worst as well.
2 first room ones as well.
Versum not great, actually.
Versum not great. The under wall run challenge, the second row, third column, that one's pretty fast, but then again, it's just one collectible. It doesn't really, like, you have to go out of your way to get into Versum to begin with, so.
Yeah. Yeah, special effects saying it in chat. Brink can absolutely make or break this game, depending.
Very true. I'm very curious what the starting strat will be here, because no area seems like super juicy. I mean, Matana obviously has a lot of squares, but they're not necessarily super fast.
I can
Pyramids
see a square to Matan angle, maybe.
I definitely can, just because pretty straightforward. Very curious where Sin's going here. Just grabbing the hideout collectible. Yep.
Seems like it.
I don't hate that at all, especially if you're planning on going Matan right here.
Yeah, it looks like it. All right, and that's right into square.
Very curious.
Potentially making that play that I was talking about, but if Sin's already in Taunton, then excuse me, that could be bad news.
Yeah, because I mean, the next best area I would imagine would be Pyramid, but
yeah. Actually, they're about to grab Steel Wheeler. They're gonna make themselves known.
Yeah.
Nets can react to that. Looks like they're heading in the Mall.
So Mall does have 4 squares. Top left, Noisy Ninja under Warehouse Shelf. Kind of pairs well with the second row, second column. Anime Break, Hidden Room near Circle Rails. You could definitely grab the Warehouse one and then come back out, and then drop down to the Actually, never mind. If you're gonna hit that zip, you might as well grab it right here. First try on that zip too.
Love hitting that first try, but it's never worth it to go for anymore with the robo post.
Yeah, but
my brain still wants me to go for it. It's so ingrained into my mind.
It definitely saved quite a bit of time there hitting that first try.
Yeah, hitting it first try for that is very, very nice. Swing grabbing end to end with out of bounds there.
So now these 3 Matan checks left for Sin are kind of the slower ones. So this is where Ness could potentially take kind of a small lead.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a toss-up right now on who could have a lead out of the area, unless one of them bails early.
I would kind of love... Yeah, I was going to say, I kind of would love to see Ness leave the 4th row middle column theater cubby behind turret, just because that one's so out of the way.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to get out of it fast. So after grabbing this vending machine top floor, I would love to see a taxi or just leaving.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Sin lost his death warp there. I'm not sure.
Getting the flying fish.
First try. A little bit too much flying on the fish there.
All the way around the world.
Saved though, thankfully.
Yeah. Jesus. Gonna be picking that up. Let's see what they do here. Yeah, they're leaving. Nice.
Okay. Very interesting to see, because pyramid would be the obvious answer, but at the same time, going to Brink and doing some of these 2-pointers could be very strong.
Yeah, I would imagine Brink here as well. You could get a start on at least one of these in some way. And Ness or Sin also getting out as well.
Sin not choosing to do the last area crane platform. Kind of makes sense if he lost his death warp.
Is going to be going to pyramid.
Okay,
I take that out though. I feel like you could have just carried that.
Yeah, you definitely can, but sometimes the height's weird. Okay, I'm not sure what Ness is doing.
I actually don't. Changing the mind. Oh wait, is there? No, Gold Rush isn't on the board. Oh,
it was, but yeah, there's a bit of desync between.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was looking. I was looking at that bingo thing as well.
Yeah.
Sin is going into Brink here.
I mean, it all comes down to how fast he could do Eclipse and Mesh.
Yeah, it really does. I think if Ness plays this good as well, though, I think Pyramid could end up being a bit of a better spot.
Because these 4 squares, I have to imagine, are faster than either Eclipse or Mesh, like, on their own.
Yeah. We'll say, though, Pyramid rep does take quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it's definitely... Oh,
it's zip, kind of, ooh.
That is rough because the death warp isn't so straightforward to get out of here. So you kind of have to get... Oh, missing the rail. We'll say that's intentional. Just wanting to get out of here. Because now you could grab Autumn really easily. Oh, I just realized the routing of that would have worked out so sick.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, just doing it manually. So, I mean, definitely this favors Sin Dark.
Bit of a slowdown, yeah.
This is like quite a significant time loss too, because these are not fast at all, these big windmills.
Yeah, this takes forever. Not an easy zip to hit all the way to You Can Say Hi, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy whatsoever.
Very, very easy to mess up.
A lot of things go wrong.
Sin isn't really spraying much, though, in Brink.
I think that's really fair, because I think, I mean, we were talking earlier about how it comes down to how fast Sin could do these, and I think Sin agrees. And
that's a tough call to make on how to, which ones exactly you might want to prioritize.
Yeah, it's just...
And like what you can realistically squeeze out in a good amount of time. It can be easy to tunnel vision, etc.
Exactly.
Doesn't look like a bad Eclipse route though.
No, not bad at all. This is the one that Ninja showed me. I'm not sure if it must be in Bingopedia.
I'd imagine. Be grabbing that right there. See how they pivot off of that.
No, just barely missing. That's so rough. That is not a straightforward zip though to get like all the way to the top. Like you kind of have to get a little fortunate with your bounce. Yeah.
Sin continuing on with mesh. Fair and good. Got a little bit of spray started for Ness on pyramid.
I would love to see some pre-sprays during this mesh.
Yeah, that would be nice, especially if you're going over to docks. You can get over to docks in a good amount of time. You can keep that death warp in control room and still just like get some sprays out of that.
Yeah, just so you don't have to come back.
That's what. Oh, he's going for the robo post. I forgot that was him on the board.
Ooh. This could be a pretty sick play, if assuming he could get. He won't be able to get the death warp in the control room, but he'll be able to have one over here.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so we could talk a little bit about ignoring this rep goal because it's definitely. I haven't quite made my mind up on it. I think it's fine.
Low key, yeah.
I think just being able to do these, get mesh and get this collectible really fast. Because like Ness has to imagine since pre-sprayed, right? So like I don't see a world where Ness goes for brink rep. That is.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is a very interesting board here.
So here, let me just do the math real quick. So Ness about to get mesh, about to get the collectible. Am I tripping? Okay, there it is. I was like, it wasn't on the board, but there it is. So that will be what, 4? That'll be 8 for Sin. So tie it up. Or I'm sorry, Ness has 9 right now.
Yeah, Ness has 9 right now. Score is not completely updated.
So it's 9-10 right now in favor of Sin. So Sin has a choice. I imagine you just go versus him.
Ness is a bit farther ahead on a rep amount here, and with similar like rep counts in Pyramid and Brink, even though like Pyramid is a bit more to traverse, I think Ness has a chance to squeeze out this rep goal.
Yeah, for sure. But in the meantime, Sin's gonna be going versus him, I would have to imagine. 2 collectibles. You could even get the wall run line reward if you really want to. I don't think it's that
I forget the order they appear in.
I believe that's the first one, I want to say. So you do I think you just spray the train, make sure you get the story spray, and I think you're good.
I want to say the first one's the corners. I don't know.
It might be.
You unlock them all at the same fucking time, so I don't remember.
They're all so close to each other. I don't even think it matters much. Yeah. Unless you know the exact values, you can maybe like save a 6 spray.
Yeah, which I mean, I imagine Sin probably knows.
If he does, he's a god. I would always assume like if you have all those memorized, you have to be like such a.
Sin knows shit.
I'd be impressed.
Kind of scary.
I mean, he has ran all graffiti, but I mean, this is the thing is in Versum, like we always just
Hondo.
We always just get it all at once, so it's like there's no point in any run where you have to actually know the values.
Yeah, good at every category except any percent, which based, very based.
What is Sin's any percent time?
I forget. I don't even remember.
Is he really not like top 5?
Nah.
Damn.
Could be if he wanted. 54-45.
54. Oh wow, not even like a 52. Wow, damn, what a shitter.
Yeah, it looks like Ness missing taxis as well. That's a bit of a misplay. Taxis are super important,
especially with the coil. What did he do after the coil collectible then? I'm trying to think back. Oh no, that was Sin. Sin was one we went on.
I've been looking at a million things. I was a zip getting thrown off the pole there.
Okay, so let me just take a second to assess the board. Is this score accurate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I blind? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sin has
5,
11,
6,
I
7.
believe it's 10 to 11.
Yes, you're right. 10 to 11.
This is a close one.
Does Ness not realize this
is not slight misread. It's near the wall run, but it's not the same collectible. Wasting a little bit of time. Not the worst like misread time waste that could have happened, but
Was that board delay? Did Ness actually grab that collectible?
Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Never mind. I'm sorry.
It's hard to tell 'cause, like, ever since Ness entered versus him, that
I forgot that was actually on the board. My bad. Don't listen to me. I'm losing my mind.
Okay.
Good play, I believe.
Definitely a good play to snipe that,
stealing that from Underson's nose. When you go back in the mall.
Very interesting. I'm still just trying to do the math in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh God, I think you have to spray. Yeah, you have to spray mall here and get deep dive and then finish pyramid.
Sin has 12, I believe. Right? Too early for math, dude. 8, yeah, Sin has 12.
Ness is gonna grab. This could be Ness's game, unless. Wait, is Sin going to? Unless maybe Sin goes to pyramid, or I imagine.
Yeah, Sin has to go to pyramid right now, I believe.
Yeah.
Or like split mall with Nessie, because Ness has pyramid pre-sprayed.
Oh, it looks like they're going. Oh, little mall head to head, but Ness does have a lead.
So 12-12. Oh my God, this is gonna come down to literally the wire.
This is insane.
This might be a rep route race and brink.
Oh God.
Both players need the mall reward, correct? Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
I mean, unless they get both rep.
Yeah. But I don't know. Oh, Sin bailing.
I mean, I don't think you commit to the mall rep right now.
We're going back to brink.
So if Ness is just so slow to get out of here, like Ness doesn't know you could just save and quit and get put right at the start of the main room from this area as long as you don't touch.
Yeah, I agree with Shovel. I think Sin's misplaying this here. I don't think you can get both. I don't know if you can get how much rep does the 100K reward need? This is crazy.
You need it's the last challenge. I know that.
Ness is leaving.
I mean, I definitely like this because unless he goes brink, then I don't.
I can fuck with leaving, but I feel like you need like a little more. Unless deep dive doesn't need that much. I don't know. Again,
I mean, there's deep dive is the last one. I mean, all the mall ones are like you need 54 to get the main room, but we've already have that one checked off. But after that, they're all like 6. Like they're not far apart. But it is the last one, so I want to say you need like 70 something. That might be accurate. I should probably have the spreadsheet open, but 78 rep. Shovel says in the chat. So I was close.
Yeah, Sin not spraying brink might bite him a little bit.
I mean, he needs to beat out the pyramid rep.
It's really just gonna come down to execution.
Yeah,
from both players for sure.
Here. Ness has an advantage.
This is anyone's game, I think. Yeah, I think I would favor Ness here, but it's rough.
I'm rooting for Ness just so you get a game 3.
Game 3 here would be nuts. 84 to 72.
I mean, pyramid, I would imagine, would be faster than brink.
I don't know. I don't know exactly how they time out. I want to say brink is faster, but I really have no idea.
I just know, like, the way I like to do pyramid rep, I don't know if this is optimal, but I just keep a death warp like on the top, like somewhere in the top, and then I just do a few routes where I just like get some rep and then just fall, death warp, come back up, get some rep, fall. Because there's some you could really only get like on one trip down, like the glass tube ones through the glass. Or like the corkscrew into like the where we end score battle 1, or like the old school battle 1, where we now end score battle 2 in the current 90% route.
I think Ninja Cookie does have a good point. Sin's kind of down, but will end up being closer to stuff. Can get to Maul quicker.
That is true. That's definitely not in a significant amount of time.
Ness does have the slightest bit of Maul pre-sprayed. So I don't know. This is kind of nuts. This is a crazy game.
Ness forgetting what he sprayed already. Yeah. I mean, he still has a touch lab, right?
I think you might still have lab. So.
And I feel like that's like way more than.
If he still got lab, he's got it here, and then he can.
I mean, at this point, he doesn't even need lab.
Can potentially get out. Oh yeah. Sure. Grab these twos.
I think Sin going for the up dog, or sorry, not up dog. What do we call this? Don't we have a name for this?
I don't know. Beats me.
The story zip. Come say it.
Just need 2 more rep here. Dog percent, but it's like
dog percent. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
I was blanking on that.
Okay, he still had all of lab. That's crazy. Okay, well, there's the pyramid goal. Sin still has a decent amount of spray. Ness can just get out pretty nicely.
This has got to be a Ness one right here with the pre-spray and just such an advantage coming out of his area.
Yeah, I think Ness. I think we have a game 3.
Oh my God, Sin's going to snipe it.
Oh shit!
He sees square marks, and he knows he'll win a brink rip war.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, Sin.
I didn't even think of that.
That's what I was scared of, is like Sin actually noticing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that was such an obvious play to make. I can't believe I didn't even consider that. So yeah, it's just gonna come down to the routing.
Pure execution.
I mean, Ness has some pre-spray. Sin has the lead into the area, but not by that much, by 1/8.
Not a huge lead into the area.
Wow. Let's see what happens.
This is anyone's here. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm curious if Sin just leaves after grabbing these 2 sprays to go to the main area. I don't think it's worth going all the way over to do the floor clip talking to the.
I don't even know what a good Maul route looks like.
I think you just do the flying fish, like the current optimal any percent flying fish 50 combo chow. Ninja's crazy one where you like hit the 6 on the way up, hit the 8. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm crashing out to the fucking Robo post. It's just that the speedrunning brain. I get it.
A little bit of nerves out of Sin, I believe. Missing that zip, having to go back, do it again. Okay, going for like the old 50 combo chow.
Go for this.
And then
yeah, Sin might have a little bit of a better position here.
I mean, 64 rep, only needing 14 more.
It's really anyone's. This is gonna be super close.
I'm amazed Nez hasn't just gone to the main room and grabbed, like, I don't even believe he's grabbed the 8 above the main door.
Yeah, I don't know how much I agree with going face slam here.
I think Ness is just falling back to the any percent muscle memory when like things get stressful, which I do not blame him for.
Yeah.
There we go. So, seeing that the challenge is unlocked, gonna make a beeline for it. Sin is still
8
rep away. No easy 8. Looking like a Ness win here. Grabbing some boost beforehand for the extra.
Boost, very fair, very fair.
Sin kind of routed this well too, grabbing this.
Wow.
But you have to imagine this is not a hard score battle.
Unlock the score too. Oh my god. If Sin just like scores a little better. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's such a low score amount.
Oh, don't choke it.
It's so straightforward. Literally, Ness would have to do some crazy to drop combo. And now that's it.
Don't spray! Stop it!
The 80% muscle memory taking over.
Oh my god.
Does he remember where the reward
Wow.
is? He has, I mean, I imagine he has to, right? It's on
Wait,
top of it.
Dude, no way!
Dude, Ness didn't remember where the collectible was.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
And now it's going to be a Brink rep race.
That's it, dude.
Oh, that
Ness
is
has
such
no
a
chance.
That's soul crushing for Ness. That is
Sin
soul
has like
crushing.
120.
Yeah, I mean it's over. Oh, that is so soul crushing. Just
Damn,
misremembering
dude.
exactly where it was.
Holy shit.
Oh man. I mean, between the 6th spray at the end of the challenge,
man.
I can't tell if he just forgot exactly where it was or if he just kind of messed up his movement. Either way, the pressure proving to be a little too much for Ness.
Damn,
right there.
dude. Yeah, Ness not getting the taxi really bit him in the ass there.
And that's it. That's game. Wow. That might be game of the season so far. I feel like I've said about like 3 games so far this season, but I feel like that one's gotta be it.
Yeah, that's up there. That was insane.
One missed jump, one extra 6 spray. That wasn't needed. And then of course you could go back. You could look at any of the mall routing and nitpick a few seconds here, a few seconds there. But literally coming down to, I believe that was less of a second on collecting that mall reward. And that was the whole game.
Yeah. Good
Wow.
gracious.
So a 2-0, but not a close 2-0.
Once again.
Sorry, not a one-sided. That is for
Close
sure.
2-0 once again.
Wow.
Close 2-0's
that
terrorizing
intro.
bingo brackets across the globe.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
well played from both of you.
Yeah, that was fun. I could
Oh,
tell
that was
those were good games. Like even though I lost.
Yeah,
I felt like I was
that-
playing really
Yeah. Definitely a great game too.
Coming down to a fucking mall reward is crazy.
fun. I would have had it too if I didn't fuck up the jump. I would have had it before.
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask,
it
did you
was
forget where it was, or did you miss the jump?
I just fucked up the jump. I
Oh,
would have
no.
had it. I legitimately
You
would
would've.
have had it. Yeah.
Even with that mistake, I think if you didn't get that extra 6 at the end, I think you also would
Yeah,
have.
that spray kind of bit you there.
Yeah.
That was yeah, very heartbreaking.
It's just, I mean, I totally fucking get that.
Yeah. It was good games though.
very good game. Sin, how are you feeling after that win?
I'm just never gonna try to predict that Ness is ever going to Matan. That's the reason why second game I went to Matan. I was hoping that they would just do that, but
Yeah.
because I was like, you know, Maul's
makes sense.
actually just a play here. I should never do this, but also this match would have ended faster if I just didn't forget to grab Silk. This match would have ended like a long.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a good play from Ness, kind of stealing that from
Yeah.
under your,
Yeah.
under your nose.
I was thinking I should have gone to Versum before I went to wherever I was going. I was like, oh, I could snipe Bazaar and Silk really fast, and then he marked Bazaar.
It was coming out of mall. You were a bit slow coming out of mall.
Yeah,
compared to,
I didn't. Yeah,
Sin
no
coming out
zip,
pyramid.
no nothing. Yeah, I just fucking
Yeah.
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 I blame game 2 on the karma that I did for game 1 on what I did.
Let this
cost
be a
insane.
lesson. Do not forget your fucking taxis.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm gonna say something
Yes, to
controversial.
everyone.
I don't think it came down too much to the taxis there. Shovels.
I think it could have been a number of things. Like even like it,
Yeah, there's so many little things. That,
like I mean, literally, if you don't like get that 6 at the end of the 100K, that you would
I would
have
have had that. Yeah.
Like
exactly.
it could have been a number of things. Taxis absolutely help, but like that specifically, it could have as well. Like just as well as taxis could have come down to a number of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a game that close. But yeah, very very well played.
Yeah, it was fun.
Very fun to watch.
I hope so. Yay.
So we could talk about the match tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have Vayne versus Special Effects, which is going to be another banger. So we just have the heavy hitter matches happening right after another.
Yep.
That'll be at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 Eastern. Tune in for that. That'll be another great one.
Yep.
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 I don't have anything else to add.
I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Good games.
Yeah.
Great games.
Very good.
Very